some breaking news pouring in at this point of time. We are getting to know that the centre versus top court over anti-conversion laws. During the hearing today, the Attorney General objected to top court hearing the pleas, challenging the validity of anti-conversion laws. AG argued that respective high courts must take up the pleas. All right, breaking news pouring in at the stop point of time. Centre versus top court over anti-conversion laws. During the hearing today, the Attorney General has objected to top court hearing the pleas, challenging the validity of anti-conversion laws. My colleague Harish joins us on the phone line to give us more inputs on this. Harish, take us through the developments pouring in as far as the centre versus top court is concerned on the anti-conversion laws today. The argument. All right, it seems like I've lost my colleague there, but breaking news pouring in at this point of time. The Attorney General has argued that respective high courts must take up the pleas. This is, of course, centre versus top court over the anti-conversion laws. And during the hearing today, the Attorney General objected to top court hearing the pleas, challenging the validity of anti-conversion laws. Harish joins us back on the phone line to give us more inputs on this. Harish, over to you. Take us through the developments pouring in as far as the anti-conversion laws is concerned and the hearing that took place today.
What was before the Supreme Court was several anti-conversion laws passed by several BJP ruled states like, in fact, UP, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, Karnataka, Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh. At the outset, Attorney General R. Venkatramani submitted that he has serious objections to the Supreme Court hearing the pleas, challenging the state legislations by bypassing the High Courts. The AG was of the view that first, the respective state High Courts should hear the matter. And first, the state high court should go into the constitutional validity of these laws before the Supreme Court hears it, and Supreme Court should not bypass the respective high courts. And therefore, the Chief Justice said that these objections will be heard next Friday when the matter will be next listed. So these, in fact, this Supreme Court agreed to hear next Friday the petitions challenging the constitutional validity of these laws passed by the BJP-ruled states to prevent religious conversion for the sake of marriages and to prevent interfaith marriages. In fact, the petitioners had already argued that the Supreme Court had already decided the issue of right of change of faith being part of fundamental right of choice in Shafin Jahan's matter, which is popularly called the love jihad case. The petitioners, in fact, said that central to the issue is right to personal liberty and right to freedom and right to religious freedom. But as of now, the issue was should the state first hear the matter or the Supreme Court. The centers strongly objected to the fact that Supreme Court is hearing this matter, and first the state high court should be allowed to hear and examine the validity of the laws passed by the state. So as of now, the Chief Justice has said that the matter is being adjourned till next Friday, and on that day, the Supreme Court Chief Justice bench will hear the objections of the centre also in this regard. And as I said earlier, centre has stiffly objected to Supreme Court examining the constitutional validity of the anti-conversion laws passed by several states. Back to you.